Prince Mashele rubbish like Maibui Africa movement like nobody's business. He rubbishes Floyd and his party. I just want to check the statement that Prince Mashele said, maybe, and make a commentary on it, because why not? You understand? So I just want us to check that statement. Maybe we'll make a comment on it and say, is it true, false, and maybe where are the loopholes of that statement? Because you guys know when Prince Mashele says statement, yeah, he might be right in some of the things, but and all those kind of things. But you must know that every statement that is said by Prince Mashele, it's compromised. By the way, it's not a statement that it's too reliable, which you can rely on to make any maybe, let's just say, analysis and all those kind of things. I don't think so, because his statement are always biased towards the DA, and they always favor the DA. When he talks about the DA, he overpraise it as if it's some sort of the best thing that ever happened to this country. And when he talks about other political parties like ANC, MK, EFF, you can see that he always rubbish them, like as if they're nothing, they're not contributing anything in South African politics. Yet you can't talk of South African politics today and leave EFF and leave MKP and leave ANC. Those are the three political parties that you need to always remember when you're speaking about South African politics. But let's dive deep to the statement that Prince Mashele said. By the way, if you are new to this channel, please do us a very great job, guys. Just like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell there. Then you comment and share this video so that you can boost the YouTube algorithm. Let's just check what Prince Mashele had to say.
Floyd Shivambu's new party, are they going to have an impact?
No. There's no party there. Look, that whole thing is about, let's just cut to the chase. That whole thing is about one man who has lost positions in different political parties, who no longer has an income, and he wants to earn a salary. Full stop. Full stop. So, and yes, he knows the game. What do? You go around confusing a few souls, and they vote for you, and you end up wearing a suit in parliament. That's the crux of Floyd Shivambu's project. He is not hoping to run some big stuff. He just wants to have a salary. He is not different from, by the way, Musi, his party. There are two human beings in parliament for Bossa, right? It's good for them. They're earning. But really, is there a party in South Africa called Bossa? No.
You heard what Prince Mashele said. Let's talk now. Is he correct that Maibui Africa, it's not a big party and it's not going to make an impact in South African politics? The only thing, it's going to assist Floyd Shivambu to have a salary, because that's how he projects Maibui Africa. Let's just check the loopholes on this statement first. I think for him to predict that Maibui will make no impact in South Africa, I think that's maybe premature to make such a decision. I don't know, but I feel like it's premature to make such a statement. I feel like that's so premature. Like, you can't make that statement now, because Maibui have not contested any elections. I think maybe the statement was going to make any logical sense maybe if it was made after the elections. That's how I predict. After the 2026 general local government elections, I think it was going to make a little bit of sense to make such statement after you saw how Maibui performed in the next election. But I know that Maibui is not going to win anything. Even though Floyd Shivambu is claiming that Maibui is going to take over South African municipalities and all those kind of things. It's going to take over the councils. It's going to take over the provinces, legislatures in 2029, and government, or take over government in 2029, and all those kind of things. Those are some of the things that we all know that they're illogical. Politically, they don't make any sense. If you check on a point of political science, you will see that there's nothing like that makes sense, because in history, something of that nature never happened in any country, by the way. All the countries that you can check, there's nothing like that. Only in Lesotho, where a party was established this year and the following year it took over, and it's because it was led by someone whom was known, you understand? But Asikola, let's check whether Floyd has that impact. Floyd doesn't have what it takes to be a South African political leader. It's like Abu Shabisa. If you see how IFP is struggling, it's because, if you can check, IFP, it's led by Shabisa. And Shabisa doesn't have that charisma that it's needed to thrive successfully so in South African politics. And that's the same thing as Floyd. I think that's the reason why he was trying by all means to convince Dr. Mbuyiseni Ndlozi to come and be his deputy. I think he was trying to avoid something of that nature. Ukuthi, phela, I don't have what it takes to be the best political leader in South Africa. And Ndlozi has what it takes to be the best political leader in South Africa. That is why he preferred that. Let me just call Ndlozi to come and assist me in this ship that I'm leading. But let's just check. Is he starting Mayebuye to get a salary? I don't think it's basically about salary, man. I don't think Floyd is desperate for salary, honestly. Maybe I might disagree with Floyd in a lot of things, but I don't think Floyd is desperate for salary. I don't think he's desperate for salary. I think one thing about Floyd, he just wants to remain political relevant. Because being relevant politically, it also assists you in getting tenders, getting business, and all those kind of things. I think when it comes to him, it's not basically about the parliamentary salary, but it's how to remain political relevant in South Africa so that you can always be able to rip off the government. Because as much as he claims that the EFF, it's getting tenders and all those kind of things, the leaders of the EFF, that's one of the things that he was getting and that he still have. Yeah, I understand. Tenders in mind and all those kind of things. Those are some of the things that he has as well. Businesses, most of them, he still have a lot of businesses that he's doing. So I don't think it's basically about him having a salary. I don't think so. I think a salary, it's of less impact, but it's how you remain politically relevant. Because once you lose your relevancy politically, then it closes taps and channels for you. There are some people maybe that are giving him money now, that he knows very well that if he remains irrelevant politically, they won't be able to fund him and they won't be even interested in him anymore. So for those people to keep on unleashing money to him, I think he needs to try by all means that he remains relevant in our political spectrum. So when you think Floyd is creating Mayebuye for money and not for salary, you're wrong, but for money, you're right. For money, you're right. That is why I always ask the question. I agree. Maybe let's just say Mayebuye wants to save the black people. Let's just say maybe we agree on that one for a second. Not because I believe in it. I don't believe in it myself. Which Mayebuye wants to save the people of South Africa genuinely. I don't believe that. And my reason is there's no way that Floyd can move from ANC to EFF, from EFF to MK, from MK now to Mayebuye. We don't know what's his next move. All these parties, they are wrong. Only Floyd, it's right. Honestly speaking, ANC, it's wrong. Floyd, it's right. EFF, it's wrong. Floyd is right. MK, it's wrong. Floyd is right. I don't think it's possible. That is why, for me, his statement when he says EFF, MK, they're not the right vehicles for South Africa, to me, they're null and void. To me, they're null and void because, honestly speaking, there is no possible way that all these three parties, they are wrong. It's him who is right. You know, when I have 15 enemies or when I have 3 enemies, I must ask myself, what am I doing wrong as Unjumane that makes these people to be my enemies? What am I doing wrong that makes these people to want to perceive me as their enemy? There is no way that these whole 3 people might be wrong, then Mina I'm right. There is no way like that. More especially in this scenario, because it's not like we're presenting ideas, then they hate me on basis of ideas, or they kick me out on basis of ideas. No, there is no way. So Floyd, we know that politically, it's one of the people you can trust, more especially when it comes to drafting policies and everything. It's one of the people you can trust. But all these parties, they are wrong. Floyd is right. No ways. It can't be normal. I think he needs to go back to the mirror. I think he needs to go back to the mirror and do self-introspection. I really think he needs to go back to the mirror and do self-introspection and try to check, am I doing something wrong that maybe it's not favorable or not tastable to these political parties? Because he can start Mayebuye, but what made those parties to kick him in Mayebuye now can kick members from Mayebuye. So I think he needs to go and do his self-introspection, and after doing self-introspection, he see where he went wrong and try to fix that point, because there is no way, and absolutely no way, that all these political parties, they are wrong and Floyd Shivambu is right. I'm not convinced. I'm tempted not to believe that. Yeah. So I don't know what you guys think, but let's meet in the comment section when you tell me your own opinion in everything that's happening. You are watching our channel, and please assist us in this Little Jomani channel by subscribing, hitting the notification bell, like, and comment. See you in the next video. Shalom and bye bye.